The Fully Geek.
Yes. What's happening, boys and girls? What's happening, man? Them. We are here, episode 159 of the Fully Geeked Pod. What's going on?
Yeah, man, there.
How is everyone after the bank holiday weekend?
Does it mean that I'm going to get a holiday every year now?
No.
Please,
No. What are you doing?
No, it should be a holiday every year, I like.
Why? What? Because she's dead?
Bro, because she's dead. The Queen 70 years reign is over. Like,
exactly.
It should be celebrated every year.
You just said he just said it's over, you know. So what makes you think you should continue?
Yeah, it's a milestone. Like this has never been done before. Never ever.
Okay.
So it should be a thing where we celebrate this every year.
On to the next one.
Why are you against this though, Rich? It's a day off work. What's your problem?
Because just listen to the question again. What you just said. Do we get a bank holiday extra every year?
But okay, every bank holiday we've had, how do we get these bank
holidays? You're on your own, bruv.
No, wait. How do we get these bank holidays? You know, does anyone know the history of bank holidays? How we got them?
I know they're not because of people died.
No. Obviously, but it's why? Why are they giving
for the bankers?
Nah, but I'm sure stuff that happened for that 1 year. Therefore, let's just keep it on forever now.
While you're talking, I'll tell you. Well, you've got a few of them that obviously are for Christmas, good Easter. So those are.
Yeah. What about the Mays and the August and all them ones there?
You got May Day.
Yeah.
Which celebrates the beginning of May. You have the one at what's the
end of May?
End of May, which is another thing they celebrate.
What do they celebrate? Why can't we celebrate the end of a 70-year reign?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
We can celebrate that, right?
We did
actually. Yeah. I mean, continuously.
So the one at
but she's not
New Year's Day.
Why are we still doing this? Why are we even? Well, I don't understand.
We're not. But I'm going to explain to you. So
we're educating ourselves. Right?
New Year's Day is just because obviously it's a New Year holiday. That was a British holiday. You have Good Friday and Easter Monday there because of Easter. Yeah. You have the first Monday in May, which is early. That one was done from 1978 by royal proclamation. So that was one that they gave us. You had the last Monday in May, which is the statutory one, and that was 50 days after Easter, which has been it replaced Whit Monday, which has been a public holiday since 1871.
What's a Whip Monday?
Whit Monday.
Whit.
Yeah.
That was Pentecost Monday. It's also known as the Monday of the Holy Spirit. So it's a day that's celebrated after Pentecost. Yeah.
Oh, see, so they just deleted the religious aspect of it and just put, guys, have a holiday. Disrespect.
Well, either way.
Imagine the politics following that. Imagine that.
And then the last Monday in August, that's a statutory bank holiday from 1971, following a trial from 1965 to 1971. It replaced the first Monday in August, commonly known as August Bank Holiday, which was been in use since 1871. And we just now have it the last Monday. And then we have Christmas Day and Boxing Day.
So what can we have the end of a 70-year reign? Yeah. I mean, that can be given to us as well.
Nah, at the moment, they're giving us 7. I don't think they're going to give us any more.
Oh.
We could force one more.
Can you do a petition, please?
One of you just say it up, bro. You get 100 people or 1,000 people and they'll mention it in the House of Parliament.
So do I get change from that?
No.
No.
All right, par.
So,
cool.
like I said, how was your bank holidays?
Yeah, it was reflective, man. It was reflective.
Yeah.
What do you mean, man?
Oh, it's just like
deep dive. Come on.
Obviously, like I watched the whole thing yesterday, innit?
The whole thing.
No, you didn't watch the whole thing,
bro.
Oh my
God. I woke up. I had to do it. Like,
I didn't have to. It's proper British. Like,
No.
Have you got a British mug? You got a British mug in it?
Maybe somewhere.
I knew it.
Amongst the miscellaneous.
No, it's good. It's good because I think, like I said, Murphy said, if I'm going to get a day off work, you know what I mean, I got to earn it.
Yeah. Anyway, I wouldn't say like I'm pro monarchy or whatever. Like, but I just thought I'd feel weird about not watching it. Innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, It was just like, for someone that's lived that long, number one, and served and done that job for that long as well. It's like, I was just job role, whatever. Like,
it's a form of job. It's a form of job.
Yeah, I don't think she really had a choice, really.
I
But,
don't think anyone can apply for it. But yeah, go on.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, it was a nice sort of send off, isn't it? Like, just from good to end.
I think it's good.
It's quite sad as well. Sad, yeah.
Like, I watched parts of it.
Well, I even watched like on ITV2 last night. I think it was about from maybe midnight or 11 o'clock. It was just going through all the stages of it, like a life from like birth, literally to death. Like it was no words. It was just like literally some long soundtrack
And images and loads of images.
Yeah, and I thought, you know what? How like it's so weird being able to see someone that's lived that long from images, both video and photograph. Like, well, our parents probably don't even have. I don't know about your parents. I've never seen my parents as babies, bro. I mean, I'm seeing the Queen there.
I don't think cameras were invented then.
But then it was.
Well, they must have. I don't remember them as babies. Maybe as young children.
Yeah, I don't feel. I haven't seen one baby picture of my mom.
I think early 20s.
Yeah, late teens, early 20s.
I've seen my mum when she was 8. I've seen my mum as an 8. That's it.
Primary school.
My dad, he was just born adult, isn't it? My dad, like, so.
I think my dad's. I saw pictures at my nan's house, like of when they were like growing up. Like, but again, it was family pictures where you got all the brothers and sisters in their best clothes, like lined up on the stairs outside church. Yeah, line up outside church.
Yeah,
with that brown tint.
Yeah, in age and high order, literally. It's like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the jet spray out. I was doing the driveway, doing the spray in the windows, cleaning up the front of the door, bruv. I was having fun, man.
Okay.
Nice to do something. No, but I watched it. Well, not all of it.
1 second. Rich just rinsed Merv.
No, I didn't rinse him. I didn't rinse him at all. If you go back, I didn't rinse him at all. But I'm shocked they watched all of it because I watched. My plan was
all of it.
No,
yeah, bro. Made it a day. I went to in-laws to watch it and everything, bro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All got a hot copper, yeah?
Yeah, a few.
Cup of tea, cup of biscuits.
No, but honestly, I watched it. I didn't watch it in stages. I didn't realize it will go on to 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. and all that kind of stuff. I watched like the 10:30 between 10:30 to 12. So I pretended I went
nothing, bro.
No, what do you mean? From 10:30 to 12. That's when I watched it.
You just said I watched all of it. That's not all of it.
No.
10:30 to 12 is like.
No, listen. Have I finished? What? You just jumping in?
But you just sold you, right? This is so. Murder the bad boy whole day, and you come in and say I watched all of it. You watched.
More or less, I watched all of it because it was on throughout the day. Like it was on throughout the day on the. No, it was on throughout the day on the TV in the sense of I had other things to do throughout the day within the house. So 10:30 and 12 o'clock, I believed I was in church, innit? So I haven't been to church for ages, so that was my church. So I kind of watched the ceremony in that sense. But I didn't expect it to go on for that long. And to be honest, sorry?
No, go on.
And to be honest, I thought King Charles, but I thought it would be mourning King Charles today, bruv, because he must be shattered, bruv. Because that...
He's gone to Scotland.
No, but I know that. I know he's gone. I'm just saying it as it was a seriously long day for them, long 10 days. But in an event of things, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, everything all kicked off. And when I thought they were taking it to Windsor, I thought that was it. I thought that was the end of it. I didn't expect another church ceremony to continue on the back of that. And then how many times they played the national anthem? I think I've never heard it as many times as I've heard it then yesterday. It was ridiculous.
You know the words now?
I probably know the words. That's the thing.
So what are you saying? The problem was that it was too much church food.
No, I didn't think it would be so intense. I thought it would be more a closed ceremony after a certain amount of time. I knew there would be an open section where if the mourners will see it when they're driving, but I didn't expect it to go on for 9 hours. Open coffee? No, it wasn't.
No, they don't do that, sir.
No, it wasn't open. But I didn't expect it to go on for as long as it did. I just thought BBC were going to talk about other stuff, like show other clips and all that kind of stuff.
BBC locked off television for a week.
Yeah.
Well, everyone did. I think all the channels at a point was like
Look,
even Sky Movies will say part of your life.
Sky Sports News,
Talk Sport, everything.
Everything lock off, man.
Sky Sports News yesterday, it was like, we are not sharing nothing. I was like, what?
So I respect that, though. I respect that. That's how it should be.
He's proper monarchy, proper. Anyway.
No, but I'm not. I'm just talking about seniority and who she was for the country. I said this last week. Again, but I'm not for the monarch, but I expect the country to behave in a particular way for someone who's the Queen of State. And that's how I expect it to happen.
Yeah, for real, man.
So when in the next 20 odd years, God willing, the world lives. So when Charles passes, this is what we're expecting as well, yeah? Or we say, because he hadn't had it for that long.
I don't know if it's going to be the same. I personally don't think it's going to be the same for Charles, just because at the length of time, personally.
Yeah, but we've known him all his life.
Yeah, we have, but
that's true as well.
And he's a pagan for letting Andrew back in.
I don't think he initially has.
He has.
No. I think he has to. He's got time to change what he plans to do. Apparently, in the next month or so, things he's going to change the way everything is set across the family.
Yeah, but that's one of the first things he organized.
Yeah, also, it's your little brother. It's your little brother. I feel like.
Yeah, well,
you've always. Do you know what I mean? You're going to back your brother, innit?
No, you're not. No, not for what he done. Certain things you can't back your brother for. Stuff like that, I wouldn't back my brother. Brother, you got problems, innit?
He has problems. It still means you still back your brother, though.
No. You don't. Not in that sense. It's different. You back your brother for a majority of things.
What did he do?
Well, I'm not going to go through what he done.
No.
But allegedly.
That's what I'm saying, and that's the word there, allegedly. So you have to back your brother until it's proven, isn't it?
Yeah, but
remember the man said don't sweat.
Well, in-house, anyway, you know what the situation is.
There's a quick question, guys. So you see the Queen's crown, yeah? Where's that going?
Prince Charles.
On the big off his head.
Well, they're going to do something, but it will go to he will go to him.
Yeah, but I also don't think they wear it again like that. Girl.
It's just like a posing. It's just like they put it on and take it off straight away thing.
Yeah. So in his coronation, was it coronation?
Yeah, I don't think it's not like a thing. He's not going to wear it around the house.
He did.
Wait, you never know where. It's like, this is excellent.
Bro, if you feel
I've waited at long last.
I'd be taking selfies.
Bro, I'll put Instagram account straight TikTok.
Can you imagine him on TikTok?
Straight, bro.
Me wearing my
TikTok
crown.
dances with the crown on it. Yeah. Nah, it was. I think, like I said, I did watch parts of it. I think it was. They reckon that there was, in England alone, there was like probably 37.5 million people watching it. Then across the world, they said they reckon 4.1 billion.
No, wow. Yeah,
they reckon half the population.
That's half the population.
I thought he was going to say 1.4 million or something.
No, they said literally they were saying that, but they reckon about 4.1 billion.
But the majority of those people are making sure that she was dead, bruv.
Nah, man, I feel come on, she died, man. I mean.
Trust me. Do you know something? Do you know that guy who said? I don't know if I told you last week. There's a guy that came on ITV. He said that I'm just here to make sure that the Queen is dead.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, there was a guy who's been there for like hours and hours and hours, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm just here to make sure." So I believe that the Queen is dead. That's the same guy that's exposing himself to those women and touching people up in line. He proper came on TV and everything, and that was the guy that was arrested and charged for sexual assaults and all sorts. Some people are mad, you know.
Yeah, it was. Even that I think was mad. You know, like them people queuing up and all that stuff.
Oh, David Beckham, 12 hours.
One of my colleagues at work, they did it. I think 14 hours altogether.
Bro, people done it twice. I said, what's wrong with you?
That person that went, the last person that went round, she went round twice. I think she's fucking selfish. No, do you know what it is? I don't care. Like, I think it's actually selfish. You just stop someone else from having a go.
No, why is that? You can go again.
No, but what I'm trying to say is there were so many people that wanted to and couldn't. Yeah, and you went twice.
Look, some people went 3 times.
No, but that's even that. You're selfish. What do you expect to see differently the next time?
Exactly. No, it's not open coffin.
No, but
you're just walking around. You do
Can I just say, some of the people that went twice did go with different parties. Someone didn't go with the husband, and someone went with the parents.
That's the body's in there, man.
But the body's not in there, though, is it really?
Because it has to be in there.
No, it wouldn't have been in there. It doesn't have to be in there.
It is. They embodied it and put it's a lead coffin. So that's why they can preserve the body better in there, so it doesn't start smelling.
A lead coffin. So those guys
the inside is covered in lead, which meant that's why it wouldn't decompose in the heat.
Really? That's a fact? Okay, cool. Yeah. I was just telling everyone she's not in there. It's just an empty.
Why would you say she's not in there? Because
to me, she's decomposing instantly.
Well, this is the Queen, you know. Like the same way that they have bodies in morgues. Yeah, but the same technology they must use in the morgues, they must put in a coffin, isn't it? Like
they embalmed it, and then literally it was like they sealed it. And it's got the inside of it is lead, which means that there's no air that gets into it, which means that it can't start the decomposition.
Okay, cool.
Where normally the body's on ice and that, innit?
But I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But what I'm saying, those soldiers, for them to carry that must be heavy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought it would have been that heavy, to be fair.
Bro, if I'm gonna be honest with you, anybody in a casket is heavy, bro.
Their families are so proud. Well, imagine when they get to like 86, 70, 80. Like, I'm the one that helped carry the Queen's body.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing I would have wanted, though, like, you know, like them Ghanaians, yeah? You know the ones that were like all through COVID?
Idiots, bro.
You know the dancing ones?
Yeah.
I would love for them to be there, man.
But did you hear about they organised some thing for them?
Kel, all right. So you see that thing that was on Shadeborough? Yeah. How in Tottenham they had the Ghanaians had their own separate funeral for the Queen.
What was it, Enfield?
No, it's Tottenham. It's right. Kel, I drove past it yesterday. I took NJ football yesterday because obviously nothing was happening. Then the football coach called because basically on Thursday he was like, one of the kids was like, we got football on Monday. It was like, no, it's the Queen's funeral. Then the youth said, are you going to the funeral? And he said, no, of course not. And he goes, so why have we got football then? Then obviously he was like, oh, you make a good point, innit? So he just did extra football training. So we went to football training, and on the way back, we see them. I was like, oh, look, Eng, they're having a funeral for the Queen. I thought they was watching like on a big screen. No big screen, having big ceremony, everything. I clapped my hands. I said, I'm proud of these. Like, they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. Shout out the Ghanaians in Tottenham, boy. They were doing their thing.
Only in North London.
The all Richards family. Let's move on.
Yeah, but yeah, that was that. Well, the Queen's funeral, bank holiday. One of the things that did happen this weekend was the return of football. Kind of. Yeah. So we had some football matches back. Obviously not all matches, but we did have some matches. We had Spurs. Oh, brother, at one point they were doing something.
Brother, it's working. It's working, man.
That's it.
They're unbeaten.
No, not even that. You know what it was? It was the fact that Leicester were winning 1-0. It went to 1-1, 2-1 to Spurs, 2-2. I thought, okay, Leicester, they're really trying to do something. Then they just decapitated. Heung-min Son came on, scored a hat-trick in 13 minutes.
That was a smoke.
Leicester, I think Brendan Rodgers needs to go now. It's time to go.
100%.
It's time to go.
100%.
Man City, Haaland, guys. What are we saying? Haaland to get 60 goals, all competitions?
No.
You hear about the keeper telling Kevin De Bruyne, please be easy on us.
No.
What?
Cussing. Yeah. What's the
Wolves keeper?
No. Yeah, the Wolves keeper. What's his name? Yeah, Wolves keeper. What's his name?
Sarr,
yeah. Yeah. In the tunnel. The camera caught him.
I'm sure he's probably trying to bust joke. But...
I know, but still, come on, bro. You meant to be focused on the game, bro. What's wrong with you?
Sorry, Rich, did you say you don't think Haaland's going to get 50, 60 goals all competitions?
No, I don't think so.
You're smoking dubs, bro.
Well,
he's got 11 goals in the Premier League already.
I know. In
7 games. Guys, he's getting 40 goals in the Premier League alone.
He's bound to get injured.
He's breaking records this season, I'll tell you that much. He's breaking records.
My dad cussed him today. My dad was like, He doesn't even touch the ball. He spends
exactly. That's why he's amazing.
And then my dad's like, he's a goal hanger. I said, no, Dad, he's not a goal hanger. He's just in the right place at the right
Old
time.
school terms, you know.
Old school. I said, Dad, you look carrying on like we didn't grow up on people like Alan Shearer, bro. Like,
Gary
stop that
Lineker.
talk. Yeah.
Box in the box.
Yeah, bro. But Haaland, he's on smoke. He's on smoke. He's definitely on smoke. The best thing that we need is that we just gotta hope they draw a couple games where it makes the Premier League a little bit more interesting.
I don't think they're that good, Man City. Honestly, I don't think that they're. I still think they're winky.
Right now, Rich, who can you see beating them?
Arsenal.
Right now,
Arsenal.
Yeah, man.
Guys, remember this: 10-16 on a Tuesday, and it'll come out on a Friday.
All right.
Arsenal will beat Man City.
We had Villa beating Southampton, and then we had Forest losing to Fulham.
The manager's going to be sacked very soon because you can't buy 21 players and be at the bottom of the table.
I had this conversation with my dad. Are they bottom? Leicester's still bottom, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but
Leicester
bottom.
I had this conversation with my dad. My granddad's a Forest supporter. And I was like, no, Granddad, I think you're going to do what he said. Look, there's no point of us going up. I said, no, Granddad, you'll get a couple points. And then every week he phones me, he goes, see, I told you. I'm like, oh, damn. Yeah, they're not doing well.
But they're not doing well, but they're not bottom.
No, they're not. They're not Leicester. They're not Leicester. And then Everton beat West Ham. So I think that's Everton's first victory.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, they're true bear games, isn't it?
Yeah. And then obviously we had Arsenal versus Brentford.
Jeez.
And that was a 3-0 victory.
Demolished them, man.
Shout out Shaka, boy. He played well. I think all of them played well. I think I liked Vieira's goal. I thought Vieira, although I think he looks very slight, like he scored a nice goal. It was a good game.
What do you mean he felt a bit slight? What do you mean?
No, he looks very slight. He looks very Marga. He looks like he should go.
Oh, slight. Oh, slight. As
in, like, he looks a bit. He looks thin, he looks a bit thin. You know, like you want.
I've never heard that before. You know, that terminology.
Never have I. Yeah, I never heard of that before. That's why I had to ask again. Like, what you said?
Have you heard it?
No.
No, when you gotta go to Mervers, the most English. Yeah, slight. I don't know, but Google it, bro.
No, it's a school.
No,
it's a school thing.
I just never heard of it.
It's a school thing.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Go on, these students.
Fair enough.
No, but yeah, he definitely needs to put away. But yeah, we played well. I'm happy with our performance, man.
Yeah.
So the only thing you've asked that is getting on my nerves. We're still not clinical. But if we got the goals we scored, okay, Saliba was a flick on. Yeah, you know what I mean.
That's a good goal.
Don't complain about that. No.
It was a good goal. It was a good goal.
Don't mention it.
What I'm trying to say is, we need to be more clinical, man.
You can moan at Jesus because he should have had a trick.
That's what I'm saying. This is what
should have had a trick.
Every week we say this, Rich. Every week we say this.
No,
yeah.
but
it's because he's working so hard. You know what? At Man City, I think throughout his career he got 1 yellow card. Man's on 4 already of Arsenal. You know why? Because he's all over the gaff.
No, it's not
he's
that
all over the gaff now.
It's also because he plays for Arsenal.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, but what I mean, it's not about him being all over the gaff. It's because he plays for Arsenal. It's the same reason why Xhaka gets more yellow cards than anyone else. It's the same reason why Xhaka gets more red cards than anyone else. So it's like,
what you saying? The referees have got in for Arsenal.
100%. You saw the Man United versus Arsenal game. We had Man United wrestling players down, players, dashing them on the floor. Did you watch the commentary for Arsenal Brentford?
No.
Oh, you didn't watch the Arsenal Brentford? Did you watch Brentford?
I did.
All right. So did you watch it when
they were giving Ivatani prep props?
They give Vieira. They tackled Vieira. Yeah, it looked like a foul.
Oh,
and then it went out for a throw on. And Vieira complained because he said it should have been an Arsenal throw. And the commentator openly said,
"It should have beef. He needs to."
No, you need to. This is how we're not in Portugal anymore. We're in the Premier League, and you've got to get used to it.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Do you see what I'm saying? And that's when I think to myself, like, certain clubs, they don't like Arsenal. They've never liked Arsenal. Do you get me? But let's keep on that energy. Let's keep that energy. The next Arsenal game is North London Derby. Kel, Rich, if any of you want to come, shout me. I've got 2 extra tickets.
What, bruv? I'm there, bruv. What are you mad? Are you mental? Bruv, I'll take my top off now, bruv. I'm ready. I'm ready, bruv. I'm ready. What?
You know, if you're not on it, then I'll tell my man. They're Dr. Max. You know the guy who sits next to me, Kel?
Oh, yeah.
So basically, he called me. He messaged me the other day. He said, I can't come to North London Derby. He says he's got someone to go to Liverpool game. His son's got someone to go to Liverpool game. and the Europa game, but he said the Arsenal Spurs, North London, if you want it, they're yours.
Geezer, please.
Yeah,
Right,
pass
cool.
down, pass down.
All right, cool. I'll send him the message and I'll just get him transferred to him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just obviously it's just face value, whatever the cost is. Face
I
value.
don't care, bro. For me, I'll double
We're
it,
North
bro.
London Derby. We're North
Man,
London Derby.
Okay, Rich, pay for me as well then. Yes, brother.
No.
All right, it's Saturday the 1st of October. But anyway, we'll do that because that'll be good. We'll do some stuff.
Yeah.
After
right.
Merv, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the next day.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're gonna have a hangover, man.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. All right, guys. Obviously, we knew about this already. So, Merv, do you want to come, Merv? I can see if I can get a 5th ticket.
No, I'm all right, I'm all right. Well, it's good. No, it's for real, I'm all right.
You sure?
Yeah, well, why are we talking about this on the pod? Good.
All right, cool. No, because I know you're a Spurs supporter. If you want to come and jam with the Arsenal fans, this is what I mean. I'll get you one for your birthday. All right, cool.
Well, that's it. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, all right, guys. We knew this was going to happen. We knew that Little Mermaid was coming out. They dropped a trailer and the world went mad.
Mad.
And I have no idea why they went mad, considering they knew that Halle was going to be Little Mermaid for years.
Yeah, but when they see it in the flesh, well, not in the flesh, but when they see it, that's reality. Like they can't hack it. But this always happens with everything. The Star Wars, John Boyega, like the thing is, it's fictional characters.
It's not even a real person. Do you know that video has
apart from too rich?
Do you know over that video has 2.4 million dislikes?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
2.4 million dislikes.
So are you trying to tell me people are upset that because the mermaid is black?
Yeah.
Yes. I saw one comment saying, well, how can they be surprised with the amount of slaves they dashed in the sea?
Well, Kermit from that one, boy. It's mad.
But yeah, it's a madness, bro. I don't get it. Like, but for centuries, the TV has been white. Animation, superheroes, TV has been white. Yeah, like it's time for change. Get used to it. We gotta mix it up. The world is not like that no more. Like it's a mixed society now. Do you know what I mean? My street alone is about 7 black families here. Like, relax yourself.
Yeah, I just think to myself, for me, I just think it's so unnecessary. It's a fictional thing. The last time we watched The Little Mermaid was a cartoon, bro. It was a cartoon.
Yeah, but
grainy cartoon.
To me,
fish talk. Fish talk, bro. A crab talks. Sebastian the crab is a crab. Yeah. Why are we not getting vexed that a crab is talking to us? We're getting vexed because Little Mermaid is black.
And Sebastian Jamaican as well.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
So it's obviously the Caribbean Sea somewhere, isn't it?
Ariel.
Under the sea.
Under the...
What, man? I just think it's silly. It's silly.
Oh, it's silly, man. That's when you kill me though. When you killed me.
Well, he doesn't miss a beat, bro. He doesn't miss a beat.
I was in tears.
Doesn't miss a beat, bro.
What do you say about this? What you have to take Disney?
Back in the day, it was about Disney. Now it's about Disney.
Yeah. We have to watch it twice to realize what you've done. You know, when you took the knee in it.
I know part of the clock as well. At the start of it, he goes, his missus goes, "It's not real." He goes, "Yeah, I know it's not real because she's swimming." I was like, "What's funny about that?" But obviously, black people don't swim.
I
Guys,
I swear, Dan, look, bro.
He's a genius. He's a genius.
For president, bro. He is out. He's sick.
Like, you know what though? Like, I yeah, obviously, I 100% don't agree with the racism and it's just stupid and stuff. But what bugs me though, like all these remakes and reboots and this and that and that. Like, yes, I think we do need to be presented on TV and stuff. It's working and stuff, innit? But I almost just feel like we need to start creating our own stuff, innit?
I hear that.
I don't like, again, I'm not against her being black, but I'm thinking, well, why does this, first of all, why does it need to be remade live action, first of all? And secondly, like, why can't we just do an original story? Like, you know what I mean? Because
real talk.
this story was a story that wasn't written for black people. Right? It was probably written by, I don't know, maybe a white person or someone not of color, essentially.
But I don't think this one was written by a black person.
I don't think so. Like, who wrote Little Mermaid?
I don't know. Maybe I have to check it. But all I'm saying is like, a lot of these old stories, whether it's a Disney story, things like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, they were all written with characters that
I remember Game of Thrones was white. Remember, there's not one. I think there was one black character in the whole show.
So Little Mermaid, was Hans Christian Andersen.
Okay.
So the Danish author Hans Christian Andersen.
So
1837.
Look, I don't mind. Like, yeah, you're gonna get something like kind of remixes to stories or alternative versions of a story and all that stuff. But I think the issue is that there's so many things that are being made now where they're just replacing, whether it's a man replacing a woman or a woman replacing a man. And it's almost like they're trying to make a point out of it. It's not flowing naturally. Do you know what I mean?
Spot on.
Again, like I don't agree with all the hoo-ha about it, but I'm just like, there's so many stories out there to be told. Original stories.
I would agree with you, Merv.
Yeah.
But I think with this, it's different. For the simple fact is they just cast someone to play Little Mermaid. I don't think they were saying they want Little Mermaid to be black. I don't think they were trying to hit the kind of the quotas. I don't think that, like, they literally were like, who's going to play an actress in Little Mermaid? They liked the actress. She probably auditioned, whatever it is, and that's what they did.
Yeah, what? You don't have to see color.
I don't think so. Do
you really believe that, though?
Yeah. Like
they picked her because of color.
Nah, man.
I think they did.
Oh, she's a sick singer, though.
No, the thing is, she's actually a sick actress as well. Like, she's actually sick.
What's she been?
She was in Grownish with her and her sister. Like, there's a few things, but I like her in Grownish. But I mean, okay, imagine this was Beyonce. Would we be kicking up a fuss if this was Beyonce?
Yeah, I would. She's a bit old, isn't it?
I think people still would.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, they did it because they don't know who she is. Like, that's my thing. Is I think it's, for me, it's.
Well, to be fair, like even look when you think about what's it called? Gods of that film called, is it Gods of Egypt? That
when
the one with Christian Bale. Like when they announced, like, it was kind of like a white predominantly cast, isn't it?
You had people no, don't try and
it
wasn't sort of like a white.
I ain't seen it, to be fair, so I know. But all I know is
I've seen it. It's white.
Yeah.
So you had like Christian, white, but no one complained.
No,
everyone complained. Everyone complained about that film.
We did.
We did. What I'm trying to say is,
what do you mean we?
Like black people.
Black people complained.
Okay.
Because they were like, oh, wow, this is
people that Kings of Egypt, and you got white people. What's going on?
People of color complained. No one else complained.
But I think if you do a certain role or character, I think people always, whether black people complain or white people complaining, someone's going to complain, innit? Unfortunately. You know, and I think there's going to be certain characters that might slip through the net, like Nick Fury, for example. I can't imagine Nick Fury being a white person now, as strange as that sounds, because like I've always just known him to be like, well, apart from in Spider-Man, but like in Captain America now, not Captain America, like MCU, Samuel Jackson. But yeah, I would just like, I do think they have some sort of agenda. Maybe it's good intention. Obviously, it's like, yeah, we want to try and be inclusive, but I also just think, I don't know. I don't want to say they shouldn't cast people as black people, because it's like, I don't want to like avoid it, but at the same time, I think they know what they're doing in that sense. I don't think they do it. They didn't do it for Haley to get racism or comments and all that stuff, but I think they need to be very mindful about it.
They're there for diversity, man. That's all.
Yeah, of course.
For me, I don't think
it's not a bad thing.
I think the Little Mermaid is a fictional character. It doesn't matter what color she is. That's my issue.
Okay.
My issue is the Little Mermaid doesn't talk about her being some white lady with blonde hair or blue eyes. It doesn't say any of that stuff in the book. So it doesn't matter. That, for me, that's interpretation. When you talk about gods of Egypt, or kings of Egypt, fair enough. That is a part of the world. That makes sense. Yeah. So it's a part of the world you don't look like anybody that comes from that part of the world. Little Mermaid is a fictional character. It's a fictional character. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make a difference. Harry Potter, if Harry Potter was black, it wouldn't make a blind bit of difference. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a fictional character. James Bond, when they talk about James Bond, oh, James Bond can't be this. He has to be white. Why? It's a fictional character in a book.
He has to be white. Leave him away as white.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I think that's quite an easy. I think that's a cop out. To be honest with you, I think when people, I know what you're saying.
It's not.
I know what you're saying.
A cop out because it's a book.
I know what you're saying, but it's like again, and maybe you're right to some extent. It's like, okay, like they're not exactly describing sometimes they're not describing the character in the book at all. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they might be like, yeah, the Targaryens had white hair or blonde hair, or whatever stuff, but they're not actually describing skin color as well, you know. So, but I just think like, I think the problem that I have is that again, we're having remakes and all this stuff, and it's just like, look, just make something new for us, isn't it? There's the people need to get innovative and just original and do something that actually like. It's like something like Wakanda, for example. I mean, obviously Black Panther's been around for many, many decades and stuff, but it's just like that to me just feels so fresh and we own it, innit? Do you know what I mean? Whereas like I think when you do something like this, it's like, especially nowadays, especially everything that I know the world's trying to be inclusive, and it's like, no, you know what, we need to, after everything that's happened, especially in recent time, that we're trying to like be inclusive, and I get that, but I also just think that there's some agendas behind it, man.
No, Merv, for example, yeah, Wakanda was set in Africa, yeah? So obviously the character will be seen as white. I mean, black. The same way Thor, a black person could never play Thor because he's a Nordic god. Do you know what I mean? And we all know what the Nordics are: blonde, blue eyes. You know what I mean? So they'll never make a black person cast. But when it comes to like Little Mermaid or those kind of characters, there's nothing associated with them of where they're from. Do you know what I mean? Like, so no one has the right to be like, they must be right. Why are they black? There's no right. No one has that say for that, just for that reason, because Little Mermaid lives in the sea, and by the looks of it, it's the Caribbean Sea. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I don't see why people have an issue with it. Like I said to you, Thor, white, blonde, blue eyes, Nordic god, makes perfect sense. Black Panther, African, black, makes perfect sense. Though they're fictional characters, still people can use their common sense. Then they can't make Thor a black person, a Black Panther a white person. It just wouldn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? So that, yeah, go on.
I get why everyone's upset. It's because of what everyone's been brought up on. It's simple as that, isn't it? That's all it is, and it's a change.
It's media training.
That's
whitewashing, man.
No, but that's true. That's like how when Annie was remade and it was a black girl, there was a hoo-ha about it, because hold on, Annie was always been white, and that's what everyone's known from. And everyone's known the original Annie to be white, and they remade it. And it was Jamie Foxx was the leading actor along with the young black girl.
Do you know? And it's true. Like I know this sounds really negative, but I almost just feel like, oh, let's remake it, and it's their turn now. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, are we asking for that? Really?
No, I feel like everything is being remade, and I don't think it's a black thing or white thing. I just think it is what it is. Where there isn't enough, people are not taking enough chances to make new things or new stories. A lot of this stuff is being rehashed, yeah, and that's fine. It's nostalgic. Do you see what I'm saying? These are things of our childhood that ultimately we're now in a position that we're making films, or we've got now finances to do all these things. So obviously we're going to do stories that are common to us. Hence why the whole MCU universe and all the rest of it is going as well as it is. It's because realistically it's stories of our childhood, isn't it? Yeah, that all of this stuff is from our childhood.
Yeah, but
I expect that. Yeah, but I just, in the same way, even the music. If you look at all the music now, yeah, it's just being rehashed, rebranded, same lyrics with a new singer. Like, I don't get upset when I see RD making a remix. I'm like, well, Ardy, that was one of our songs. You shouldn't be able to sing it. Fuck it, I don't care, Ardy. Sing your song. H is remixing one of our songs that was sung by a black person. I don't care. It's music. And I just think to myself, like, we just kind of get caught up with these things. I just think that as a world, not us in particular, but as the world, like, just relax, man. It is what it is.
I like what I said earlier. Listen, you've had your way for centuries upon centuries. Like now you're not getting your way no more. Times have changed.
For me, it doesn't make. I just think it's a Little Mermaid. It's going to open up to a new audience, and that's it. That's literally it. It's not gonna. It won't take away from the original. It's just a live action Little Mermaid. I just think let us try the film. The same, like, I think that's probably one of the reasons why Batgirl flopped. Or was it Batgirl?
Batwoman.
That's one of the reasons I think Batwoman has flopped. Yeah. Because of who
it flopped from
maybe because it's just rubbish.
Ruby Red, like it flopped from her time.
No,
like,
I hear you. I hear it, but I also just think there's probably something in war about it. There's probably someone going, oh no, I don't know if that's the Batwoman we really want to promote.
No, I don't think I don't think that.
That show was just awful, straight up and down.
No, not the TV show. I'm talking about the film.
Oh, Batgirl.
Batgirl, yeah, that's what I said.
Okay,
Batgirl, the film. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they're saying that's not the Batgirl they want to promote.
No, but I heard that film was awful. I heard that film was so bad. Even if the critics that went to go and see it, they're
we watched Catwoman with Halle Berry. Yeah. It can't be that bad. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's the reality, bruv. I'm gonna be honest with you, and we haven't spoke about it. I watched the Pinocchio remake the other day. Yeah, there is nothing that can be as bad as some of these films. Yeah, we have watched some trash films. For you to cost that much money and you not release it is nonsense.
But then again, I think it's a studio decision, isn't it? Like Warner Brothers, obviously.
Oh,
yeah, because you're right. I mean, Morbius got away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
where it had a re-release. Like, so, like, if Morbius can survive anything, then damn. But I think with Batgirl, they didn't want to hurt Warner Brothers brand. That's how bad it was, isn't it? It's like, you know what? I'll just chuck 91 million down the drain. Let's move on to something else.
But going off of the same thing, sorry, just on a slightly different thing, I'd just like to let you lot know that I had tickets to watch The Woman King today, and due to the podcast, I didn't go and watch it because I said we've got to do the podcast. Yeah. So
who?
The Woman
King. With John
Boyega.
Oh, okay.
What's her name? Viola Davis. Yeah.
I believe.
Oh, yeah, the Woman King. That looks massive.
I wanted to watch it. I was going to let you lot do the pod by itself, but I just thought, like, come on, we've got jobs to do. I'm not going to do it.
We got that. Well, it comes out officially in October anyway.
Yeah, it comes out in October. Right?
Just do it the same with the rest of us.
That's what I said. That's actually what Jen said to me.
No. Nate's just throwing jabs. He's just throwing jabs, basically. You don't know Nate by now, you know. That's what's ignoring him.
The thing is, I knew that Kel heard me because I could see Kel's face.
Yeah, no one else heard me.
But talking about John Boyega, John Boyega came out. He says he only dates black women. He's very disciplined in what choosing his partners, and he also agrees with you that he believes a black person can't be James Bond.
No, basically, he got a lot of backlash saying that. Well, if I said I only date white women, I'll be called a racist. I'm like, you guys do it all the time. When you say you like blonde and or brunettes, or you only like blondes, or you only like brunettes, that's what you're saying. You're like white. You only like white girls. Or when you see tall, dark, and handsome, you're not talking about me. No. Tall, dark, and handsome is Davide and them man there.
Yeah.
You get me? So like, you do it as well. So what's wrong with him saying he likes black girls?
Look. End of the day, you got to respect everyone's opinion on what they like and what females they go for. It's just simple as that. It shouldn't be made a big thing. It's his preference and who he chooses to be with forever.
But this is what I'm saying, Rich. This is what we're trying to say. Just like the Little Mermaid, when we want to say something to support our own, everyone get in trouble for it. That's something it has to stop. Him saying he likes black girls is not him being racist or him being anti-white or him being against the establishment. No, he likes black girls.
No, correct. I get that.
That's all it is. But why is he now? Why is he now anti-white? Why is he now reverse racism or whatever they want to call it now?
He's been given a bad tag, innit, since the whole George Floyd incident. Because I remember he made a few statements on the back of that and stuff like that. So he's gonna get that kind of negative press especially when he talks about any form of race or his preference of race. And unfortunately, if I say I would have kept it to myself.
Why?
No,
Why?
because of this.
Why? No.
Look. He's just going to make headlines. He's going to make headlines for comments like that. Even though you shouldn't be afraid. You shouldn't be afraid to say what you preference. Of course, you shouldn't. However, the person who he is, and he is in the limelight, and following his last couple of years in the last couple of years on social media and on TV, and what he said.
What did he say? I forgot. What did he say about George Floyd?
He was just talking more about Black Power and all that. You know, all that kind of. No,
what is wrong with that? A black man got killed in public.
No, nothing
on camera. Why can't he be passionate and talk from his heart?
Nothing is wrong with that. I'm not saying
no, but there is. Because you're saying because of what he said about that, so that's why you get negative press.
What I'm saying,
he's speaking from his heart. He's passionate. A man's been killed on road in front of everyone.
No, I get that.
Why can't he speak with passion? I don't understand.
Look.
This is the thing about us. When we're scared to talk, we can't talk. When we talk, we're just seen as some. I don't know what we're seen as. We can't talk, bro. Why?
No. Look. I'm just saying.
Let me one thing here. Listen,
Oh my God.
No. I'm pissed now. I'm pissed. Bruv, yeah. How many? No, listen, bruv, yeah. How many football? Listen, black girls need to hear this because black girls don't get enough big ups in the public in public, televised, whatever. We never get bigger. Yeah, Sterling, you get me. But how many white footballers do you see with black girls? None. I don't know any white footballer with a black girl. Not one. I don't know any. Yeah, I don't. And the black footballers with black girls, very few. So when one black famous guy says, "Oh, I like black girls," just give us an uplift. Just to give the black girls, our sisters, a little uplift. Like, oh, so we are beautiful as well. Because in the public eye, but we don't see them with the footballers, with the actors. We don't see them, especially in the British society. We do not see it. It's always black and white, or white and white.
No, I think
it's wrong, and it needs to change. So for John Boyega, who's a black British guy, to say I like black girls, and that it's got to be 85% melanin, of course that's what he likes. What's the issue? Because the black girls do not get big up. The black girls don't. The black girls are not on the front of magazines. The black girls are not getting bigged up by the celebrities that we have here. So if someone bigs them up, why is everyone trying to say no? You can't say that. Of course he can say it.
No, I'm not. I agree with you. I agree with you.
So I just did my research. Mason Mount has got a black girlfriend.
Mason Mount.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. He has. You know.
When was that?
Oh, he has.
I think black. No, not the bad way, but she black. That's what I'm trying to say. Nate. This is what I'm trying to say. You can't say mixed race. You can't.
No. I think she's black. I think she's actually black. She might be light skinned, but she's black.
All right, he's the one. He's the only one I know. He's the only one I know.
Well, her name's Chloe Walians Watts. Maybe she's I don't know.
He's from Yard.
Up to all right.
No, I know that. I know what you mean.
Yeah, but when I'm talking, yeah. Do you know what I mean? You don't get represented, and it's annoying. And he's like, sorry, I'm going to tangent. We've got so much to discuss.
No, go for it.
What's his name? Moby's like, no.
Shut up. Go for it about.
What's a black Brazilian footballer that got racial abuse? Vinci. What's his name? Vinci.
Vince Jr.
Vince Jr.
Yeah.
Got racial abuse for dancing, and everyone's they'll call him monkeys in China and whatnot in Spain. Yeah, but these same black Brazilians, yeah, they always go for the white Europeans. All of them, they've all got white European. Okay, so they're South American, but what I mean is they got the European look. Do you know what I mean? They never ever marry their own. All of them, all the black Brazilians, they all marry like just to make them. It's like it's a yeah. It's like okay, yeah, I've got money now, so I have to. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to say. Our sisters need to get in that same light. It's annoying, man. It hurts. Do you know what I mean? It really hurts, honestly. But let's move on. because that's a separate pod altogether. I know Mano will like this pod anyway.
Kel's gonna get Blair Black Sisters just DMing him.
No man, it hurts, bro. It hurts.
Yeah, baby.
No, we gotta fight for our sisters. Honestly, listen, we were all raised by strong black women. All of us.
We'll talk. Yeah,
like, and we gotta big them up, man. Honestly, man, we have to big them up. We're the only ones that can do it. We're the only ones that can do it, man. So when John Boyega is doing it, let's support him, bro, because it doesn't happen enough at all.
No, I respect that. No, it's real talk, bro. You're spot on, bro. Spot on, 100%.
Fuck all them haters of Little Mermaid. Let's just remake all of them, bro. Beauty and the Beast, all of them, bro. Fuck it. But Disney, bro.
But you don't beast me the black man, innit? But yeah, go on.
No, but I agree with what Merv was saying. It's about going on originality now, making it our own.
Yeah, I hear
that. No, and we do that. But
I hear that.
No, we need to, instead of being.
No, but you've also got to remember.
No, instead of society being diverse and inclusion.
No, we do make our own stuff. It's not that. That's not the issue. We do make our own stuff. The issue is that the money men or the people with the money that are controlling those studios and all the rest of it. For us to be able to get in those studios, we have to knock through those doors. We have the whole of Nollywood. We have all of these kind of films. We have black films. We've had all of those kind of stuff.
Man's promoting Nollywood, you know.
Yeah, you promote it. You have to promote it because actually, like, as much as I think some of the films are a bit wild, like, they're actually sick, bro. You can go and watch on Netflix. There's a whole. You'd be on there for weeks watching them. Yeah. But what I'm saying is there is even that Black American cinema. There is lots of that kind of stuff. But to get it to the forefront, you need to be able to get into how do you get your film into Cineworld? How do you get your film into Odeon? How do you get all of those things happen? You need to go through the gatekeepers.
Correct. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, get me. Put it this way, all right? You all talk about this stuff. I asked you 2 months ago to go and watch Nope.
I watched it.
Yeah, I know you would. I know you watched it, Kel. But no one else did. Can you see what I'm saying, Kel? But if that was, and we talk about that's our own making our own films, yeah.
True.
But if this was MCU were doing, I don't know, any MCU film, I guarantee you all of us would have watched it by now.
War Thunder, yeah.
But you say that. But did you watch it in the cinema, Kel?
I watched it. I supported it.
Okay. No, that's a fair point. But Kel would. The thing is, Kel would also watch Blockbuster.
No, exactly. But I didn't watch Top Gun when you lot say no. You have to. I didn't watch Top Gun in a cinema. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's not that because it's black or whatever. Like certain films. To be honest, with Nope, I don't know why I didn't. Because I wanted to watch Nope. I always from the first trailer, but I don't know why I didn't go. I think I listened too long.
Because she didn't care.
No. Look. This is whatever. Look at this. No. You know me. I'm honest. I'm super honest.
Look, guys. Yeah.
I'll put my hands up. If I
look at Nate eating. Nate's eating now. He's chucking the things in his mouth. Look. If we really wanted to watch it in the cinema, we would have gone to watch the film in the cinema.
No, I'm not really a cinema person, you know.
No, shut up.
I'm not.
Look at this guy. I
can't remember anymore.
It's itching.
No, I can't remember the last film. I'm sweating. That's why I can't remember the last film I watched in the cinema. Honestly, I can't remember. That black talk got me hot. No, but I can't remember the last.
Well, that was 7 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I'm still hot about it.
All right, look, guys. All right, well, let's take that energy. And move it forward. All right, guys. All right, TV and films, bro. Let's get cracking.
Can't wait.
All right, guys. We had Power Book 3, Season 2, Episode 6. Thoughts? Don't fumble the bag. Do you actually remember what happened? I know it came out on Sunday.
What was that?
I watched it yesterday, so...
It was the episode where...
Marvin met up with his baby mum.
Yeah, Marvin did meet up with his baby mum.
Yeah.
Lou became a bad boy.
Yeah.
He killed my man.
Kanan became a bad boy.
Yeah.
Well, he
became a bad boy.
The way he punched that guy is like, I thought, okay, that's Kanan coming out now.
Yeah, Kanan became a bad boy.
Probably deserved it as well.
Yeah. All right, let's start. Who do we start with? All right, let's look at Kanan's art.
The Italians, isn't it? The Italians met up with a rat, to secure the deal with Unique.
Unique, he's another one. He needs to die, bro.
He needs to, yeah.
You know what the worst thing is? After this project, I just want to put this out there, yeah. I don't speak like this in any other kind of arena that the pod, yeah. I never wish death on nobody, yeah. It's not something I take lightly. But
It's
when
just
it
in
comes
fictional
to
world.
it's fictional world. When it comes to this fictional world, I'm just like, guys, just kill them off, bro. Kill him off. Yeah, he needs to go, bro. He's annoying.
Why?
What you need?
Yeah, why? Because I just don't like. He's become that swami guy again. He's like, smart. Don't put your feet on the table. As soon as she walks out, puts the foot on the table. He thinks he's now running things again. I just can't stand him. He just needs. For me, he can go. Not against him as an actor. The actor.
That's Joey Ballas, right?
That's what I'm saying. As an actor, as a character, I rate him. Joey, you get me. But in this, I just don't like him.
Yeah, to be fair, I think his time. He's going to die in this season, and you can tell it's coming. His time is coming.
I think what we've just been saying about Kanan, though, I think it's true. I think
Kanan's going to kill his mum.
Yeah, I think he will.
Nah, I don't think he will.
Because you see the uncle's getting his head as well. You see when uncle goes,
Lou.
well, you still want to be in it. He goes, psh. And he said about his mum, like, well, your mum, she's whatever. So he's kind of like putting a seed in his brain, like the mum's no good kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, because Lou's a pussy.
No, I like Lou, man. I like Lou, man. What's wrong with him, man? Why did he kill that brother like that?
No, that
guy had to die. That guy, he was sleeping with his girl.
No, but it's not even that. It's just that he went behind his back.
No, that's enough.
His sister.
Yeah, because he said he goes like, there's one thing you see wrong. I go, that's fine, but like you're basically just trying to take me out the thing, innit?
Yeah.
What did she know about this? Like, she came in at the end, like, what we're gonna do now? Was it a planned or?
No, it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. She just turned up.
I don't know if I missed it. But how did Lou find out about him and his girl anyway?
Famous.
Was it?
No, he knew about that. Famous told him as well. No, I think he knew all along.
No, and I think he had an inkling, but because obviously when she told him, "Oh, he got me a job in New York and wherever she's gone to," so he kind of just kind of clocked it, but there was no real evidence. But then again, he didn't go out to find the evidence because he kind of didn't care, but cared at the same time. When Famous exposed it, it's like, yeah, okay, cool, innit? And then Raquel then told him, it was like, of course he has to die. He has to die.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about Kanan and his MILF?
Oh, she'll get it, you know.
I'm not going to
use get it.
I'm not going to use that kind of language on the pod, but we told you that from the beginning.
Look.
Oi.
I can't. First of all, why is she giving a young kid a serious firearm?
No, because she's about. No, look. From the time she let her daughter go in the party, we knew she was about it.
Yeah,
we knew she was about it.
She's slimy. I'll never thought to say this. She just feels slimy to me, man.
It's nice, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it?
No. I want the slimy, not in a good way, bro. I'm not talking about snail slug slimy.
Oh, Kanan, this is the kind of MILF that Kanan, you really dream of when you're younger, innit?
Trust me.
It's proper one of the MILFs that
you know what? Kel, don't make people start sending your missus fucking screen. Voice recordings, bro.
No, but I was shocked by that she handed him the gun. Like, especially him, obviously, the rationale why she handed him the gun, because he was told to deliver some money to a drug deal and he got robbed by that guy.
Freddie.
Is it Freddie? Is that his name? Yeah. And obviously he went looking for a knife. And he went to that girl's house looking for a knife. Like, can I have a knife? Who does that?
Can't bring a knife to a gunfight, mate.
Wait, but you know what? It's so funny. It's like, yeah, can I buy a knife because we want to cut some meat? You okay or something?
No, but that's what I'm saying. The mum knew already. That's what I'm saying. That's how you know the mum's been around gangsters, bro. She knew what time it was. No questions asked. The daughter wants to ask too many questions. We ask too many questions for. You either have it or you don't.
Yeah, but don't you think that's concerning that the kind of mindset that is set for a woman of that age to hand a child? Well, then again, Raquel's the same, innit? But do you know what I mean? But
she's a young mum, you know. You can tell she's a young mum.
Southside Jamaica Queens.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to say to yourself, it's that you've grown up around that. You might have brothers, you might have all of them things. You know what time it is. There are girls in the hood like that now.
Yeah, probably is.
But also, you could see that he was shook. Once he saw what was in the bag and he saw the money, remember, I didn't want none of that. Man said from the beginning, I ain't touched none of it. The money's in there because he knew.
Yeah, it's problems.
He knew it's problems.
No, but that's in a sense, that's a good way to realize, okay, maybe you've jacked him, but there's some serious money in here, which is going to bring problematics.
He knew whose it was. He knew everything. You know, like that. He was like, yeah, no, I don't want none of this.
Yeah.
So why do it?
But he remember he wanted to rob, what's it called, isn't it? Famous's chain. But he just want, you know, like you've got them cocky guys that just want to do shit for the sake of doing it. No real reason, just to say he did it.
Yeah. No, real talk.
You know, pissed me off. Kanan's dad, what's his name in this? Oh, my
Howard.
But if you know that your colleague knows you got a son, you know, yeah? You know she's on your case now, yeah? And you're chatting to Kanan outside the police station. Like, come on, of course you're going to put two and two together. Like, you're a cop, use your brain. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, again, what is her beef though?
She needs to die.
Like, I don't understand it. Like, I just don't understand why you're so incestuous to say that, like, so what? He's got a son, he don't tell what?
It's all your business.
You know his baby mother.
Yeah. I know. It's
like, you've got your gal, you get me? And again, they throw the stuff in there, the diversity quota.
Her motivation's a bit like, what do you want, isn't it?
Yeah, for me, I don't understand.
Yeah, no. Whereas the other powers, you can tell what you can see what they're about. But this one, I don't know what she's about. Like, what's the whole? Yeah.
She basically she has to be the Rodriguez of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Story, innit?
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Don't you think? To me, Marvin's the best character.
Oh yeah,
I think it's awesome.
Man's talking about Eddie Murphy's mansion up in the hills. It comes out such randomness. Yeah,
it's so sick. I felt for him though as well, because obviously the mum's come back now, and it just threw him in it. Like, you can't come here and just, like, do you get me? I've done all the work, and you just kind of take the. I hear it.
Yeah, but all that work went when you strangled your daughter, bro. That's
100%. 100% he fucked up. 100%.
Yeah, but the problem is what took Raquel so long to mention it.
Exactly.
That's what upset. That's what kind of upset me. And it's like that was like 6 episodes ago.
It weren't 6 episodes ago. It was like an episode or two max. It was an episode before they went to the bloody camping.
No, when he strangled her. That was last season.
Strangled was last season. I'm talking about. Yeah, but I'm talking about the what do you call it? I thought he was talking about when he didn't tell the mum. He didn't tell his brother that the girl was back in town.
Oh no! I'm talking about. I'm saying what took Raquel so long just to even speak about it to Marvin. It's like you should have put him up straight away. It's like you're his older sister.
She probably don't care about her brothers. That's the thing.
No, she just cares about.
She don't care about her brothers.
She does, but she's just one of those.
She's got a funny way of showing it, isn't it? Funny way of showing it.
Yeah, she's drug game all day, every day, bro. That's what it is. It's about the money.
At this rate, but I'm thinking, boy, maybe one of the brothers kill Rat, boy, just for the sheer disrespect.
I want to know what they're going to do with the body. Where are you going to put my man's body?
I don't know. Exactly.
And they fucked up the studio a little bit as well.
A little bit? Wow.
Oh my gosh, speaking of which, that guy, the other one the
Suge Knight looking one.
Bro, at that point, yeah, it's like that's when I've decided to lose my life, you know. So I mean, like that's what someone called for. It's like, you know what? You need to die for that, isn't it? Like I'm gonna die afterwards, granted, but you need to die in it because that was just so, like, I never understand these power trips, man. No pun intended. Like these people that are just in power, just proper disrespect their brothers, man. Just wrong. Yeah. All he said was like, look, so, do you mind I'm speaking, innit? You get me? Or just help the guy, innit? Do you know what I mean?
But you got to admire him. He did give him a tip afterwards. $100 tip, baby, for that little slap. You can slap me anytime, baby.
All right, guys. Yeah, maybe Rat might die this year, but let's see who goes. All right. She-Hulk. We have She-Hulk episode 5. All right, this episode.
Brandon.
I'll be back, Brandon. I'll be back.
Down, mate.
This episode was about her trying to get her superhero outfit in it, and
oh yeah.
About
and her
basically
suing because the name She-Hulk.
Yeah, Tatiana suing her, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we really have to do this show?
I think it's a nice filler. To be fair,
I really like the show, bro. I think
I've accepted it from the very first trailer. I accepted that this is just not. This is just like, you know, just filling in the time.
It's a sitcom, bro. I like it. It's an MCU sitcom. I fully enjoy it. I enjoy watching all the episodes. I enjoy it. It had the guy from the flight attendant this week, innit?
Yeah. What's his name? I can't remember his name. But yeah, he was
the black guy. I think it was a cool episode.
Yeah.
It's not too serious. You can never take it too seriously. They didn't have a thing this week, though, did they?
Posting credit. No,
they didn't have a posting credit this week.
I want a Avengers t-shirt, isn't it? Avengers, bro.
Yeah, that was funny.
Straight bootleg. The
whole thing was bootleg. Everything there was bootleg. I was busting.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we got a glimpse of Daredevil's suit, his mask, helmet at the end. Yeah, it's the yellow one, isn't it?
Yeah, the yellow.
Yellow one. Yeah.
But guys, like, where's this taking us? This show, though, really.
I don't think it needs to necessarily take us anywhere.
It's there.
But you know, it's taking us somewhere. Like, even with, like, obviously, it's the introduction to Daredevil in this universe, like a proper introduction. I guess things might be happening with Hulk as well, like, because I think he's gone to Planet Hulk again or something like that. He might have Hulk Jr. or something along those lines.
Well, hold on. I mentioned Hulk Jr. a couple of weeks ago, and you guys mocked me. Like, what are you talking about?
We didn't mock you.
No. You know.
No, don't be sour. Don't be sour. Just joking.
No, because I
feel sorry for himself. Brother, do you want a hug?
No.
All right, look, I know I drank a super malt today and you didn't have one, but brother, be easy, bro.
No, because I don't like the way that Merv just wants to put it in because he's his son. No,
sorry. I've been listening to Emergency Awesome.
No, but I said this a few weeks ago.
Listening to Emergency Awesome.
Show respect to my sources, bro. Show respect to my sources.
Sorry. Next time you talk about it,
this is what
like we mean it.
I've even got his son's name now. It's just slipped on my head. Go on, man. What's his name?
I fully don't know, bro.
Jinx or Sinks? I can't remember his name. But anyway, that was the reason why.
Who's the mum anyway?
And this is the problem, bruv.
I've never known Hulk to have a son first of all, and I just want to know who the mum is.
Yeah,
Betty, Natasha.
Is his name Scar?
Scar, that's it, Scar, and he's very, very upset.
His mum is Kira the Old Strong.
And apparently that the time that when that aircraft came, when she Hulk turned to Hulk, when Jenny, whatever her name is, turned to Hulk, that airplane was from
the car, Planet Hulk, whatever.
No, not Planet Hulk. That was from Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
Those times there.
Yeah.
So that's where that ship's come from. So it's from these people from that time of Ragnarok. They come back to come get Hulk. And that's why he's gone. But anyway, apparently that's got something to do with Scar. But what I'm saying is with She-Hulk, like, cool. It's like I'm a bit twitchy because you're Hulk, right? So there's going to be a time that you're going to Hulk out. And what I've seen so far, there's been nothing.
No, but she doesn't Hulk out.
But she doesn't Hulk out, yeah. She doesn't Hulk out.
Then she should be deceased. There's no need for this show. There's no need to continue. I'm being honest, bruv.
But this is the new Hulk, Rich. Hulk is exactly like her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This how they're trying to humanize Hulk now. You know what I'm saying? And I hate it as well. I hate it. But
she's getting a new suit, so she's gonna have some fighting at some point. She will join the Avengers in some way. Like she'll do her thing, innit?
No, she can't. Listen, I'm actually concerned about this new Avengers. I know we talk about because I know we talk about things new and all that kind of stuff, but I'm actually I'm very anxious about this new Avengers because I'm like, what we've seen so far, it stresses me out because I don't see.
You're not attached. Already, I'm not. You don't have an emotional connection with any of them, right? Do you know what I mean? Like,
but the thing is, I'm forcing. I think I'm trying to force myself onto some people, and I don't want to.
Don't do that. You're getting in trouble.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, I'm getting some desperate. I'm being so desperate. I'm just like, maybe DC are going to do something better. Then I think again, oh my God, no, they're not. But honestly, I don't know. It stresses me out to see from all the characters we've seen, I don't see anyone with dominance. Things could change, of course. But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know.
What do you mean?
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Dominance,
like a Captain America. Or
Thor. You don't see anyone like. You don't see anyone. I don't see anyone. And once all these guys, obviously everyone's dropped Captain America. Even new Captain America, I'm not really fond of new Captain Bucky. I'm not really fond. So it's gonna be a different light, and we obviously you can't help but compare to the old Avengers. And I know everyone's in the beginning of their design, of their structure, of their journey. But looking at it now, I struggle to see a character where we'll say, yeah, he's a leader of the Avengers. And I respect him because obviously the people that's going to still be there is obviously Spider-Man because he's got the youth factor. He's still young.
But that could be a good thing though as a story arc because again, like ideally, I suppose Sam now being Captain America, he doesn't really want it. You know what I mean? It's been put on him, and he feels like, no, I've got a duty of care to do this now. And I think it would be good to sort of show his struggle from I don't really want to do this to like. I'm fully embracing Captain America. Whereas obviously Steve Rogers, he was just like straight. How can I put it? Just like a typical. I'm here to serve my country, and I don't care what size I am.
That's what he was made for. That was his whole mission. So when he woke up from being frozen, he still had that mentality. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, he wasn't even supposed to be Captain America because of his body size. They weren't give
I know, but
he's had righteousness like from day, whereas Sam's a bit unsure of himself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like which is quite good for like because you don't want this Captain America to be the same story. It's like you want him to struggle, and I suppose him being black as well adds to that story as well because they mention it in that so many times. Like I'm not only just Captain America, I'm a black Captain America. So I've got to work extra hard for people to accept me. So if they write him well, and assuming that he's going to be the leader of the Avengers, it could be good if they write it well. I have faith in it.
I don't believe you one bit, Murph. I don't believe you one bit at all.
No, but do you not think though? Do you not think it's just like I remember saying this?
I don't believe you though.
I remember saying this maybe a year and a half ago. Yeah. Or like when they first started talking about phase 4. And I kind of just said, boy, I just got to roll with the times, innit? I just got whatever it happens. MCU are going in direction. It's got nothing to do with me, innit? I can either join them or get off the ship. And I feel like we'll just join them anyway. Whether we think these characters are sick, it's just a new day, innit? It's a new day, guys.
Yeah.
Or we can just watch the 23 films over and over again, innit?
Yeah. It's true. To be fair, you can literally just watch the 23 films.
Yeah, and that's you. And that's you. That's what I'm saying.
It's a satisfying end.
Like, if you think about it, there are people that watch Star Wars and only watch the originals.
Oh, yeah.
That don't fuck with any of the new ones. So, yeah. I'm here for it. Let's see what go on.
I also think Kang's been rushed.
Rich, man, you should have let Nate segue into the next topic. And when they said, let's see what's going on, innit?
So
we weren't going to see first. It was rap game still. It was rap game.
I didn't plug that. Go on now, go for it.
All right, very quickly.
I'm sorry.
No, go for it. Rich, it's only me you watch it. Rap game final. Happy with the winner?
My guy, I haven't even been tweeted him or Instagrammed him, but yeah, my guy.
Who won it?
Big Jess.
Big Jess?
The one that you know from Instagram. That does all not everyone. Like he's like, well, I don't know if you follow him on Instagram. I'd follow him on Instagram right before he'd even
apparently he used to do a lot of TikToks back in the day, which made him
blow.
He
used to do lots of like raps and like he'd do like, you know, like he'd play multiple people, like he'd do like a scene with like them trying to beef whatever, but he'd rap both sides of the thing and all that kind of stuff.
It's probably funny. The thing is, I don't really do that TikTok stuff. But I just
see on Instagram. You don't have to watch on TikTok.
I watch
okay. On Instagram. Fuck TikTok. I mean, he wasn't somebody I followed on TikTok. He was on Instagram, so it's the same kind of things. But I will say, for once,
he deeped it, bro.
I hate Instagram because
they posted it.
He posted that he had won, and I was like, "Oh shit!" But I hadn't watched it yet.
Yeah, I know. He posted it early.
So I was like, "Fuck Instagram, bruv." And then I just went. Do you know, like I saw it, and I pretended like I didn't see it.
Yeah,
and then I watched it like I didn't already know who was going to win.
Yeah, I know.
Big what?
Big Jess. I'll forward it. I'll send you afterwards. Jest. But like, I watch it with the kids. They love it. They probably every week. They watch it with me. And they're like, they love the little battles and all that kind of stuff. They were like, because they were upset that my girl got in the final.
Yeah, so Zoel.
Zoel. They were like,
she didn't deserve it.
No, but Dad, she wasn't. She was trash. Like she wasn't in the top one. She didn't win one thing. She didn't win one game, one round. I was like, yeah, I hear you.
Was that Saka?
No.
Yeah. No. Zoel.
Oh, that's light skin color.
Yeah. Okay. But like I said, I think this. Do you know what it was? It was almost like it was made. Because I was sitting there going to myself, hold on, they normally put it on the radio on Friday, but because the Queen died, I didn't hear it on Friday.
Yeah.
Because I normally listen to them when they do the live one on the Friday when I'm coming back from work. And obviously I didn't get to play it. But even the voice note from his dad, it gave me that feeling, you know.
The goosebumps. You had the goosebumps. Yeah.
It was mad.
Like, because you know, obviously as a parent, you back your child no matter what.
Yeah.
And his dad must have sent him a voicemail. He said, you need to do this many.
Like send me six tracks, and I'll send them to different people, including, because you don't want to just go on to what's my man's radio show?
Kenny All-Star, and he kind of mentioned it in the back in this thing. And obviously his dad passed away, and he still had the voice note, and he put it at the beginning of his track. Yeah, it was
and he was playing it on Kenny All-Star. Bruv, it was emotional. But you know, like all of them, they were stunned silence, bruv. It was stunned silence. But he reloaded Zoel's though.
I don't know. No,
he reloaded it.
He reloaded it because it switched beat, and the beat that drove him to reload it, because it was a drill content. That's what happens. That's what it is. It's the beat that drove him to reload it. And she had a little flow.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she stepped up to the final though. She did step up to the final.
Yeah, I'm quite disappointed in Jay Clark, to be fair.
Jay Clark spent too long worrying about the beat.
Yeah, I agreed. He spent way too long worrying about the beat.
Yeah, because he was doing the beat, no words, no lyrics, no raps, no nothing, just beat.
Yeah, see, he let himself down. Do you know what? It's sometimes when you're a perfectionist, sometimes it can be a downfall at the same time.
Yeah, it was. Especially
given the time limit.
But yeah. Shout out all three of them. I thought they were very, very good.
No. Big up Big Jess. He's the man. He has to blow.
Did he deserve it, yeah?
Yeah, he deserved it. He was the best one there from the beginning.
I told you. I don't understand why you don't watch it in your bald head, bruv. Watch the show, bruv.
I know it's the P Money one, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you should watch it. I will say this, though. I want one of them to have won and then do something. That's my only thing. Is that I think on the rap game they do well, but it never translates.
That's what it never materializes.
Never materializes into like, let's become a superstar or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I initially what they used to do was sign a single deal with what's the label called?
Play Dirty.
Play Dirty, correct.
But they can't do it anymore because it's a BBC program which is taxpayers' money. and you can't then eat off of that. Is why they couldn't then go sign to play dirty.
Really?
I swear that Pop Idols on BBC One before. I swear BBC do some.
No, Pop Idols, The Voice. No, Pop Idols always been ITV. The Voice has been BBC One, and with The Voice they get money. They don't get a. They're not, for example, they're not signed.
The Voice. They never blow. The Voice winners. They never ever blow, man.
So like all the ones that like X Factor and all them, Psycho, they were all on ITV, and that's why they were allowed to sign record deals.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, that's Rap Game done, innit? Rap Game done. Till next year. All right, let's jump onto the House of Dragon. We had the House of Dragon episode 5. What are you thinking? This was like, if you watched Game of Thrones, it was like the Red Wedding.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. Don't just
okay. It's not the Red Wedding. I mean, it's the first time House of Dragon has had that kind of episode.
I was getting Red Wedding vibes from this because I was anticipating what's going to happen there, but obviously, what did happen was like, okay, it's not quite like the Red Wedding, but it's something.
Bro, he got his head weighed in, bro.
Awesome.
That man.
Why though? Because he knows that what he's doing.
Their fight seemed a bit random because they didn't show how it started. Like, obviously, I'm the kind of person that doesn't need to listen.
Yeah, because the guy approached you saying, basically, I know what.
Yeah, but you got to remember that guy. He was, what's the word? He felt. Remember, he wanted to marry her, innit? Yeah, because he felt by marrying her, he'd claim back some of his, I don't know, like
ownership,
his honor.
Yeah.
So the man, you got to say, this man is not. He's feeling at the bottom of the barrel, innit? He's feeling like crap. He feels like he's done something. He's lost his whatever. And for them people there, maybe it means something, innit? Yeah. That kind of self-worth feels something. He lost that.
He don't want to be a whore.
Yeah, he don't want to be a whore. He lost that, and he got the gay guy coming up to him going, yeah, I know what you did. I'm doing the same thing. Blah, blah. He's not on it. He's like, what are you talking about? What we have is not the same as what you have. He just weighed him in, bro.
Remind me of Prince Oberon's killing where the thumbs in his eye, innit? Remember?
Oh yeah.
But she got married to him now. Which I think is weird.
That happened the same day, innit? Did that happen the same day? That's like they just rushed the wedding, innit?
No, I think it happened maybe a little time after, but it did happen. They got married. Because that's still his.
You know what? Do you know why I thought it was the same day? Because afterwards they showed the blood on the floor from in the banquet hall.
Yeah, same day.
Okay, so maybe
same day.
I don't think it was intended to be the same day, but I think it's like, you know what? Let's just get this over and done with because people are on a hype, innit? Like,
and then you had the king. He dropped down.
Yeah, and maybe he might have advanced it because it's like, you know what? I'm about to go. You know.
Oh yeah, no, he's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. Oh, he's not dead. But I will say this. Like, chop off the arm now, innit? Like, it's done. Chop it off.
Oh, the king villain.
Yeah, just chop
off. He needs to chop his whole body off, bro. He's rotting. The guy is rotting, brother. Bro, I don't know what
I ain't got that tech, just for his head to remain.
No, man. I just feel like right now the arm is looking as bad as it is. Just chop it off, bro. Like, it looks like them. You know, like when someone has diabetes, whatever, and then they got their leg goes. They got to take it off, innit? You're getting gangrene. You got to take it off.
Yeah.
Don't risk the rest of your body. You know what I mean? Come on, save yourself.
Or is in these times where people got to be ignorant, innit? Like, I'm a king. I'll live forever.
Get him the leeches. He recovers well with that.
Yeah, because someone was suggesting a different type of remedy, innit?
He said, no. Get him the leeches. But so basically, what's going to happen is the next episode 6, they're going to do a time jump. So the time jump will be 10 years. So it'll be a decade. So the girls will be played by different actresses.
Is it a spoiler or?
It would have been a spoiler for me, but it slipped. Someone said it in one of the reviews I was watching. I was like, damn it! Like, so you're safe, Nate. don't know why we're talking about next episode anyway.
Exactly. Why we talk? We never talk about the next episode. We never do that. Why are we doing that now?
I'm just talking about the fact that
because he wants to put in a spoiler.
Fuck you.
On crucial information.
That wasn't even crucial information, bro. That's out there, bro. It's not, bro. Just Google it, bro.
Okay. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Next.
All right, well, look, I'm still liking House of Dragon. I don't know what's going on with Damon because
Damon's a madman, bro. He's a madman.
Damon walked back in and no one said.
But the way he killed his wife, I was like, why?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, she was like, the thing is, I was busting because she was so hyped. Like, and the thing is, did he push the horse, or did the horse just like?
I think he knows how to make a horse react. He knows what to do to get a horse uneasy.
She was saying the most demon. No, she was saying the most. So I thought, no, you need to hold it down.
She said you can't do your job, bro. Basically.
Yeah, and the thing is, it was thinking like, I'll allow it because you're my wife. I'm gonna walk on by, and then she's like following him on horseback, and then I thought when the horse landed on her, it's like because he must have just bludgeoned her the brick or something, hit it a stone.
No, she was paralyzed instantly.
Yeah, she would have died anyway. Rich,
are you not watching it no more?
No, I watch it.
What episode are you up to, Rich?
Sorry?
What episode are you on?
No, I didn't watch this episode, but it's not the point.
You didn't watch last episode?
No, I didn't watch it.
Sorry.
No.
Man said sorry, fully heard.
This is tiring. No.
Bro, I told you, this is what it was. It was the fact that he was like, no, I'm going to watch it. I don't care.
No. I watched last week's episode, but I didn't. My box didn't update in time, innit? Everything was delayed for me. I was quite upset. But anyway, I haven't watched this week's episode.
All right, cool.
All right. Yeah, I think this is based on the book Fire and Blood, so I might read the book, I might read the book and see what happened. All right, cool. Let's see what we can do here.
Too late.
I know.
Go on.
All right, we got season 3, episode 4.
C.
I don't know if I watched this week. What was it about? What happened?
They try to go and they want to go and where they're making the bombs.
Yeah, I haven't seen this. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Shit. I haven't seen it.
Well, you saw a lot of that at the beginning of the episode, boy.
What do you mean? What shit?
Yeah. Sibeth just like covered her face in it.
Basically, she's escaped from the.
Of course, she's escaped. It's pissing me off.
She escaped.
Of course, she has. Yeah.
Obviously, they can all. The dogs can smell her in it, so dogs are trying to find her, whatever. And then obviously, it's funny. But it's funny because they're all blind, isn't it? It's funny because they're all blind and they're trying to find each other, which makes me laugh. Yeah, because none of them really know where they're going. Yeah. And then basically she stumbles into the stables basically.
Yeah.
And she basically trips and falls over in it and lands in shit. And the other guys are coming with the dogs and they can smell her. So that's why she's running. She's like, fuck it. And then she just covers herself in shit, basically. And the dogs just walk past her and they're like, oh, the men are like, oh, it's only just the horses in there. Go and look for something else kind of thing. But she's literally covered head to toe in shit to escape from the people. And when she goes into the woods and she starts eating the insects.
Yeah. It's just like,
you know what it was? That's how I feel I would be if I was camping and trying to fucking eat the insects. Like, you see, she struggles with it. She holds her breath, just puts it in her mouth. I don't think she wants to chew, bro. I think she just wants to swallow.
Up in your mouth to get rid of it.
Is she on her own?
Yeah.
But she eats snake back.
Yeah, she's doing her thing, bro. She's doing her thing.
I don't know how that snake lost that battle, where she must have some skills.
Yeah, no,
I think at least roast the snake. Surely they have to make a fire. At least roast the snake, innit?
Like, she ate the snake raw.
Like raw snake don't seem appetizing to me at all,
No.
Like, you get me? It's like
it's I don't know, like for me again, and then you got all of them trying to look for the people that make the bombs.
Oh, yeah.
All the ones that can see. Because they're the ones that are making the bombs, isn't it? The kids that can see.
Because he died, didn't it? The black guy, he died, right? Yeah, they killed him by mistake.
Yeah,
the anti-council, innit? Where Tamada sets the bomb off.
Yeah. Was that this week's episode?
That was last week's.
Was it last?
I didn't watch this week's episode.
No, this week's episode is when she reveals that she knew the thing all along.
Yeah, but no, they did set off the bomb in this episode.
Yeah, it was this week. They set off the bomb.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the trilogy, innit?
Yeah.
And basically, she basically find out that she knew all along everything that was happening. She was a part of it. She brings him to go and talk to the woman who again was also a part of it.
I forget what times this is set in. Is it set in like ancient times or future times?
No, future.
Yeah.
And disease. Remember, the disease
wiped out. It's true. Yeah. Because I suppose everyone that's born after the owl time, they're just probably like, "What the hell is a bomb?" Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're born after it. Yeah.
Like I said, I for me, see, it can do no wrong almost. Do you know what I mean? Sibeth, like, as much as I hate her, she's one of the sickest actresses, and I kind of want her to stay alive, bro.
Yeah,
just to hear her voice.
It's the way she escapes all the time, and the way she gets away with it. It's like
I'm not even going to ruin it.
It's so deliberate, but don't ruin it.
I'm not even going to ruin what happens at the end. I'm not going to ruin it.
Well, I know you want to.
I'm not going to.
Why you just hush, Rich? Hush,
bitch, bro. Drink your super milk, bro.
Good to know.
I know, but no, C's good. C's definitely good. I enjoy C. It's one of my favorites after this, which led us on to Rings of Power. I just watch this for the enjoyment now, bro. I just watch it for the enjoyment.
Yeah.
I'm stopped gonna try and work out who is who.
Oh no.
I'm not even bothering no more. It's just not. I'm not even gonna do it anymore. I'm just watching it. I'm not gonna go. Is this Gandalf? Is this? I'm not gonna do any of it. I'm just gonna watch it.
It's weird, you know. I can honestly. I know that obviously that like Sauron's coming something or whatever, but I can't really pinpoint what's going on in the actual thing, but I'm enjoying it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm exactly like you, Merv. I can't pinpoint what's actually happening, and
like
but I'm just watching it because it's gripping me still, and it's
It's not like Wheel of Time where I just thought like I feel like I'm struggling or forcing myself to watch the series. Like with this, I'm just like, like
I liked Wheel of Time though. I liked it. I liked Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time was all right. That was the one with the 4 youngsters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, well, cancelled anyway, isn't it?
Is it cancelled? Shut up.
I hope it. Yeah.
You know, he's just like, it's cancelled. I hope so.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling that.
Wheel of Time. It hasn't revealed it, but they began filming in July 2021.
Season 2.
Yeah.
Wait. What's the hell, Kel, man?
Nah, man, there's
spraying insect.
Got that, fucking blue bottle, bro. Be getting my nerves, man.
I do, like I said, for me, I do really like Rings of Power. I'm like I said, not gonna fight. I don't care anything. There are some things that I question, because in Lord of the Rings, what was his name? Who was the elf that they had with him?
Legolas,
yeah.
Is he there now?
No.
Look, you know elves can live for long,
yeah. But remember when Legolas,
in real life?
What's your problem? Stop interrupting us.
Where did he come from?
He's such a fucking hater.
I thought it was here, though.
So you know when Legolas? Do you remember the episode?
So angry.
when they're going in the mountains, and Legolas they're walking on snow. I don't know if you remember this,
Yeah.
And Legolas is so light he doesn't make footprints on the snow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But these elves, when they're walking, they're all heavy-footed, bruv. Like boom, boom, boom. Like, what's the matter with you? Ain't you supposed to be like an elf? Ain't you supposed to just float, bruv?
Maybe the writer forgot it. That's that crucial detail, bro.
Possibly, but you know, like, because I'm a proper Lord of the Rings stan here. Like, I'm proper like a fan, innit? I'm like, no, this is not supposed to happen.
And just to confirm, did the I can't forget what they are.
Hobbits. halflings,
Did the hobbits? Are they from like Lenny Henry's crew?
No, they're halflings.
Are they evolution? No.
But yeah,
they might be evolution of halflings, but they're not half. They're like, yeah, because they're from the Shire. They're like,
there's no hobbits, is it? There's no hobbits at the moment.
No.
Hobbits will be after them. I think they're the prequel, you know. Like, but they're the before hobbits, isn't it? And I think they go into hobbits
in Middle Earth. But yeah, no, I'm still enjoying it. I like the fact that they didn't kill the black guy or the black elf, should I say?
Oh yeah.
But what do you think that message is though that he's got to give?
I don't know, because like, did he kill somebody? He just whispered and no one heard it. Was that?
Yeah, he whispered it to him, but no one heard what the message was.
I know. Well, no, Sauron's coming, in it. That's all I hear. Everyone talking. It's like when they say winter's coming, bro. Like, it's one of those ones now.
Yeah. That kid. Coming. Who's that kid then? What's he got? Has he got the? Is he
the one who was running? And he had. It felt like he had something of Sauron's, but I don't know what it is.
Like a sword or something, isn't it?
Yeah, no, he's got a sword, but like, how come he can ignite? Can anyone ignite it, or just some of a certain blood can do it?
The way he's doing it, it's like anyone can do it, and obviously he's gonna get himself killed, bro.
He's making something up, man.
Yeah.
But what is Sauron? What is he?
He's Sauron.
Sauron, yeah. What is he like? Is he like is he the eye that in like
So before he becomes the eye, remember he's like a I think he's a man or he's a person, isn't it? And then remember they create the ring to create all of the things, like the actual ring to have all the different powers.
Yeah.
Precious. No, that's before Gollum.
You said the ring. I had to say precious.
But
it was the ring to conquer all, if I remember it. But again, I need to watch Lord of the Rings again for me to fully understand that bit.
The ring in actual Lord of the Rings films is really weird to me. You know, it's like all it seemed to me is just you put it on and disappear. Like, what else can this thing do? But I don't know.
Consumes you.
Yeah, that as well. But
because it became evil. The ring.
And why does he want to build these rings? Why can't he just come? Because he's so he seems to be powerful. Why just come and murk them all? Like, why do you have to create these rings before you can rule the world or whatever?
No, but I don't think. No, if I remember rightly, he didn't create the rings. I think each person had a ring. So like you had the humans had a ring, the elves had a ring, the dwarfs had a ring. They all had the ring. And if I remember rightly, I think the rings were made out of the metal that the dwarfs found.
You're right there, Rich. Yeah.
No, but the ring was to control all beings.
No, before you had the ring, in Lord of the Rings, in the second one, they tell you that they were all of them. The men had a ring, the elves had a ring, they all had a ring, and there was a ring that was the powerful was controlled all the other rings, kind of thing.
Okay.
But again, that's what I'm saying. I have to watch Lord of the Rings again for me to kind of fully understand it. But do you remember? You know when the dwarfs found the metal? Remember when the dwarfs were in the cave?
Yeah.
And he's talking to the elf. Remember, he found that metal that was more precious than gold.
Yeah.
I'm sure the rings are made of that metal. Or that, and I think that might be the metal that you remember when my man gets stabbed with the sword, but it doesn't kill him because he has that mesh under thing. Frodo has it. I think that's the metal.
Oh, okay.
Oh. But yeah, sorry. Anyway, that was Rings of Power. I like it. So.
Yeah.
You know, so just going back quickly to no Rings of Power, other prequel.
See? Or House of Dragon.
House of Dragon. You know the Valerians, yeah? They're not there's no Valerian family in Game of Thrones, is there?
No.
What happened? Did they all get killed or what happened?
We don't know.
Because their blade survived, right? Because it's the Valerian blade that kills the White Walkers, isn't it?
Yeah, Valerian still.
Maybe you should have asked this during the House of Dragon part.
Oh, shut up, Rich.
I'm just saying, innit?
You know what?
Yeah, but you don't watch anything, man. You know what are you even doing here?
I love when Rich is one of these moods, you know. All right, look.
Silly Muppet.
There's two things I'm going to quickly do. The series Mike, which is on Disney, it's now finished. Episodes 5 to 8 came out this week. And although Rich already ruined it for us to tell us what it was about, when you did last week. You told us it was just when Mike was in prison. Did any of you finish watching episodes 5 to 8?
No,
I didn't even start.
I haven't started.
Yeah, I've finished it. I've finished it.
Yeah, I finished it. I think it's an alright series. The only thing I do think is it's nice to watch it, but I don't think we learned anything new from watching that we hadn't watched from watching some of Mike's things already.
Yes.
How many Mike Tyson documentaries have there been anyway, or films?
Exactly.
Like, that's what it's been like millions.
Yeah,
but this is the problem with this particular documentary. At first, I was taking it I didn't really take it seriously at all from the beginning because my frustration was there was no real images of Mike Tyson, or Tyson didn't even feature in it at all. And obviously, what we found out a couple of weeks ago, that Mike Tyson wasn't even involved in it. He had no communication with the directors or anything. So it's just like, I could have read that. You could have read all that stuff on the internet, and we did read it. We lived it when Mike was going through it, but it didn't bring out anything new to me. It didn't bring out anything. Do you know what I mean?
It did for me, for one thing, yeah. And we're not going to go into this because it's going to be a long discussion. We won't go into it, yeah. But when Mike was
Allegedly.
No, he was.
I'm joking.
When he was convicted of raping Desiree Washington, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Minister Farrakhan came out and he was doing this kind of like speech on behalf of Mike, and he wanted to like, you can't let the black man go to prison for this and all this stuff, yeah. And then they were speaking about it, and they were saying how like some people were saying like, she deserved it because why did she go up to his room at that time of night and all the rest of it, yeah. And I remember this happened in 1991, yeah? I was 8 years old. But you see that same version of events of why did she go up to his room? She should have known what was going to happen. I remember saying that.
Same.
I remember saying that.
I remember that so well.
And I think to myself,
she called him. He
called her.
Oh, is it? Or is this what he called?
Yeah,
okay.
So he calls her.
Yeah.
Says, come out with me. Like, she's like, okay, like she's dating her girlfriends, whatever, and say, oh, God, oh my God, Mike, do it. She goes to the car. Then Mike's like, let's just go to the yard. Let's go chill at my hotel, whatever. So then she goes with him, but she didn't go there expecting anything. And literally, the way it looks like on this one is that Mike is lying on the bed. She's literally sitting on a chair, just talking to his ear off. Like, just talking. And Mike's like, why don't you come over here and all this shit. Then basically Mike forced himself on her. Yeah? But I remember having that opinion. It was like, you should know if you go to a big man's house at them times of night. And I'm thinking,
I remember that.
I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, how the hell could I have that view at that age?
Because that's what everyone was saying.
I know, but you see what I'm saying? Like, that's so mad. Like, probably I watched it, Kel. I felt bad in myself, bro.
I remember that as that. I was like, wait, you 3 a.m. in the morning, you went there. What do you think's gonna happen? Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
And I remember saying that, but I was a child. I'm like,
So you were 8 years old. You remember saying that?
Yeah, no, I remember.
I remember having that conversation, brother. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was just that I heard like my uncles and them not saying it, and that formed my own opinion. And then when I was having conversation with people, that's what I'm saying. Because remember, Mike was in prison until what? 95, 96, something like that. I can't remember what it was, yeah. But by that time, we're in secondary school now, innit? So we're now 12, 13. You didn't just leave in 96.
You left in 97.
96, 97.
You left in 97, Rich.
Yeah, you didn't live in 95, 96, bro.
It was 96. I'm sure it was 96.
No, it was 97, Rich.
It was 97, bro. You're not that old, fam.
I know, just I thought it was 97, 96. So no, but look, end of the day,
but what I was going on about is more the fact that it's just how
society
our opinions and how society was, but how our opinions can be formed or shaped by listening to what other people are talking about.
Oh yeah, of course, and that's how it is done. It's done today to a certain extent. If you listen to everyone's opinions or anything, stuff like that, how the media casts. So look at the media itself in general, how it casts off information to yourself, and it's only down to you as an individual to kind of like either think outside the box or go and do your own research. But the reason why I didn't like this is just because I just didn't get any input from Mike. I don't. I think
all the input is from Mike because it comes from the Mike, the stand-up thing that Mike did is his document, his story.
Yeah, yes, it's his story, but to me, a lot of the information I just got from the court case. They got it from the court case and everything else. So I don't know. I just felt that if Mike was in the documentary, he endorsed it, he helped produce it, or even having actual fights of MJ from Mike in it, then yeah, I'll get that. But I just it didn't touch me enough.
Pause with them, talk them.
No.
Sorry guys, I've got to keep on saying that. It was funny to watch him beat up Frank Bruno and Lucy Lewis. All right, that's Mike. I don't know. I know you three are on this, but I also know that you lot will talk about this for a little while. So you can either save one episode 160 or you can go now. And that is Cobra Kai season 5. Or do you want to wait and make it a big thing next week?
Next week.
Let's next week it.
All right.
Cobra Kai, baby.
Rap Game's off the thing. There's a few things. Mike's off the thing. I'll make sure that you lot can have enough time to talk about Cobra Kai. Yeah. So if you like Cobra Kai, tune in to hear these men talk about Cobra Kai season 5.
This guy, you know.
All right, guys. That's the Fully Geek Pod episode 159. I think there's some stuff coming out on DisneyPlus next couple of weeks, but we'll talk about it then.
Oh, Andor tomorrow. Don't forget Andor tomorrow. Star Wars Andor. Yeah.
Be there or be square.
Wait, is that an animation?
No. Live action.
Oh, live action. Okay.
Yeah.
It's Star Wars, yeah?
Yeah.
All
right, bye, guys.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.